And hey everyone, we are in your neighborhood in the city of Farmington, right in the heart of downtown at Riley Park. Such a good feeling out here, and so many community members back here coming to join us.
That's right. We've got a group from the running club. We've got some Boy Scouts. We've got some family and friends that decided to show up. And apparently this isn't a surprise. They actually come here and gather a lot, especially on Fridays and Saturdays, and mix and mingle, have a cocktail. So it's a cool spot.
I'm going to say it's a hot spot down here.
Yeah.
You know, when we come in your neighborhood, we always like to cover some of the issues that are important to you. One of the big concerns is that, you know, the city of Farmington is about 200 years old. And with that, Karen, means there's a lot of aging infrastructure.
So then you say to yourself, okay, what are we going to do to keep the city updated? How are we going to pay for it? What are the priorities? Megan Woods takes a deep dive into that issue for residents here.
I love Farmington. I love coming down here.
From the buildings to the state markers, downtown Farmington is known for its historic charm.
Really like working down here. Just fun shops.
More businesses are coming in, and you can tell it's up and coming.
It has great vibes. It's like super chill. I like that it's walkable. It gives you like a pedestrian feel to what is otherwise a very like suburban. Definitely you need a car to get around.
Pieces of the past aren't just found there, but all over the city.
It's a common joke in the office that we can't make up the stories that we find out on a daily basis.
For the last 30 years, Chuck Udy has worked for the city of Farmington and is the current superintendent of public works. He says it's not uncommon for his crews to stumble upon or work on historic equipment.
Recently, crews serviced and repaired 2 fire hydrants that are dated 1922. I mean, fortunately, we were able to get parts to service them. That part supply is dwindling down. Replacement cost of a fire hydrant is 10 times the cost of just repairing it.
And while Mayor Joe LaRussa finds it fascinating, a testament to the community's longevity.
We actually had an occasion not too long ago. We were doing quite a large project on Farmington Road, and when we opened the street, we actually found an old wooden water main. Something that underground water delivery used to be done with wood.
It does come with difficulties.
Trying to balance between renewing infrastructure by replacing it or keeping things maintained and keeping them running, you know, trying to find spare parts and trying to find things from that era can be kind of difficult.
It can also prompt delays and easily turn one project into 2.
There's quite a few times we're finding old infrastructure that we had no idea was there. And then we have to revise plans and pivot and be ready to make a new project.
Then there's the cost. City road repairs are covered by a millage and the water main repairs by residents' rates.
Is that enough?
If you were to ask anybody at City Hall, including myself, there's always more need than there is resources to meet the need.
Thanks, Megan. Now, you know, the city says it's a fine balance, and it's about, one, prioritizing if it's going to be cost-effective,
right,
or if it's going to be too expensive. So thanks, Megan, on that.
Another big issue here, parking. I don't know if you had a hard time when you parked, but this is a popular area, so obviously it's kind of harder to park. So residents are saying we need to do something to update the parking situation. We spoke to viewers who say they love the free parking, but don't like how limited it is. They say during the week, finding a space isn't the hard part. It's finding a spot that isn't restricted to 2 hours. It becomes an even bigger struggle during major events, but they say it doesn't stop them from visiting downtown.
Unless I'm really in the mood for a mile walk after parking, on a 90-degree day in the summer, the festivals can be hard because the festivals are usually like right here. And so navigating parking is hard. And then on a general day, like if I want to come and study with friends and spend, 3 hours, we have to find parking where there's no sign that says, 2-hour parking only.
So what do you think? We need more parking spaces?
We need more parking spaces.
A spokesperson for downtown tells us in the last 3 years, they have added 75 public spaces within a 2-minute walk of downtown and don't plan to start meter parking anytime soon.
And again, so many people love to call Farmington home. You can really see from the show of people behind us that there's really a lot of energy around here. And a lot of folks are saying that there's some hot spots around here to discover.
There are. You know what? We did something a little different here. Normally we send a reporter out. Mm-hmm. We sent one of our local 4 editors and photographers and said, you know what? You know this town. You're from here. And then he goes, well, wait, can I have a crew? And we're like, what kind of crew? He's like, can I bring my kids?
Okay.
He said, okay, sure. So this is Ben Bell, his kids, giving us a tour of Farmington.
Farmington has something for the whole family. We're at Riley Park right now, which is the epicenter for this community, and there's always something going on here. As you can see right now, they've got the ice skating rink open, but in the summer we have Rhythms in Riley Park, the Harvest Moon Festival here, the Grand Raven Festival, even along Grand River we have the Light Up the Grand Christmas Parade. But like with every community, we're going to talk about what's really important, the food.
Here at Dolcetto, we have cut-to-order cheese, and we also have wonderful wines and snacks to pair with those.
Here at Dagwood's, we have the best sandwiches. We were even voted the best 6 years in a row. I've been coming here since I was 2 years old.
It's pronounced taque, tacos, and quesadillas into one word.
And check out this cool little spot. Definitely the best seat in the house. Here you guys have some big news.
Yes, tomorrow is going to be our grand open for Heights Brewing, former Page's location.
And even though it's winter, if you're still craving your favorite frozen treat, the Silver Dairy's open all year long. Are you freezing in there?
No, he actually has heat in here. It's pretty warm sometimes, but when we open the window, it gets so cold.
And when you're here, you gotta sit on the cow.
And not all the food is for humans. You can find great treats for your pets. And in Farmington, people love walking their dogs.
People are always walking their dogs, even in like snowstorms. I'm like, okay, it's freezing outside, all right.
I love that it's a very, very quiet community, very, very nice, very family oriented.
I love the parks here. We like going downtown Farmington and just walking around. We do a lot of walking around here. It's a lot of fun.
My favorite part's the playgrounds.
Don't let the name fool you. Farmington still has its hills.
Dad, told you this won't work.
Yeah, we need more snow. And if you find yourself needing an escape from the winter elements, Zap Zone Fun Center has literally everything for the kids.
And my favorite part is the go-karts. My favorite part's laser tag.
Well, after all that food and exercise, I'm ready to kick back and relax and watch a movie at the iconic Farmington Civic.
And I have to tell you, that is just a smidgen of some of the great stuff. Obviously, we shot this in the winter.
Yeah.
When you talk about spring and summer with the farmers market and the live music, they even do swing dance out here with some kids on some nights. So there's so much to see, so much to do. It's definitely a great community.
Yeah, you know, it's so fun that we've ended this series of In Your Neighborhood right here in Farmington. And again, this was another one of those communities that you asked us to come and visit. We want to hear more of your suggestions. What neighborhoods or communities should we visit next? You know, you can always reach out to us and suggest certain communities. All you have to do is go on clickondetroit.com and let us know which neighborhoods we should visit next.
All right, thanks so much for watching. Until the next time of In Your Neighborhood, have a great one.